Hi everyone, my name is Lindsay. Thanks for joining me for an outdoor adventure. If this is your first time joining us, then I would invite you to do some outdoor yoga with us today, if your weather is permissible. Otherwise, you can live vicariously through the video and enjoy this beautiful setting here in the Washington state with some mountains in the background and just a gorgeous field that we're going to practice in today. Today is going to be a typical vinyasa class. We're going to flow a little bit, combining breath with movement. There will be variations that I will go ahead and cue. Use your breath as a guide. So if we're ever doing anything that you notice makes your breath a little bit more shallow, a little bit more stressed or strenuous, then go ahead and take a step back. You can always come into a final resting pose in your Shavasana, or just come to sit or to stand still till you catch your breath, lower your heart rate, and then decide to jump back in. So we're going to go ahead and get started today in a child's pose. So we'll start at the back of the mat. Bring your toes together to touch. Spread your knees so they're about the width of your mat, and then walk your arms forward and melt your chest down towards your mat. Kind of nestle your ribs in between your thighs and rest your forehead down on the mat. Try to lengthen through the back of your neck. Tuck your chin just a little bit. And right away start to engage your belly. So pull your low belly up towards your spine, press your chest down towards your mat, and walk your fingertips a little bit farther forward. Shift your weight back and forth a little bit, getting into the hips. Lower one armpit and then the other, getting a little bit more of an expansion through your chest. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Take a full inhale, feel some expansion through your ribs and lungs, and fully exhale. Full breath in, and full breath out. Press your hips back towards your heels. Bring your palms together to touch. Keep your elbows down on the mat, and then slowly bend your elbows. Bring your thumbs back behind your head. Press your chest actively down towards your mat and breathe. Try to keep your shoulders down away from your ears. And if you can, press your armpits slightly further down towards the mat. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Slowly place your elbows, your forearms, and your wrists back down onto the mat. Shift your weight forward so you're stacked, shoulders right above your elbows, and bring your knees in so they're underneath your hips and your toes out so they're directly behind your knees. Try to stack elbows underneath your shoulders and pull your belly in. Again, resist trying to let your chest come down towards the mat and kind of having that little valley between your shoulder blades. Instead, stay nice and broad across your upper back, firmly pressing your forearms, your wrists, and the outside edges of your pinkies down into your mat. From here, tuck your toes. Big full breath in, pull your belly to your spine, and as you exhale, lift your hips high up your legs. If this is really intense, you can keep your shoulders right above your elbows or drop back down to your knees. Soften through your head and your neck. Look back past your heels and engage your quadriceps. Shift around on your toes a little bit, forward and back, just warming up your hamstrings. Pull your belly in and stay strong through the shoulders and upper back. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, drop down to your knees, bring your toes together, and sit back into your child's pose. Nestle your ribs down in between your legs, press your hips back to your heels. Actively feel some stretching through the sides of your body as you use your elbows to kind of pull your heart forward as your hips are opposing that stretch, pressing your butt back. Take a big breath in. And again, exhale, bend your elbows, bring your thumbs back behind your head. Press your chest and your armpits down to the mat. Take another inhale. And exhale, lower your forearms and your pinkies down to the mat. Pull yourself forward. Point the toes back behind the knees. Pull your belly in and press firmly down through your forearms. Take a full breath in, tuck all 10 toes. Exhale, hips high. Pull your belly and your ribs in. Relax your head and your neck. And shift as much And as you exhale, drop down to your knees, lift your chest, reach your arms high up over your head. Touch your palms together tight, keep all 10 toes tucked, and as you exhale, bend your elbows and bring your thumbs back behind your head. Lift your elbows up towards the sky, pull your belly in, squeeze your butt, and lift your chest up for a little back bend. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, slowly rise up. Reach your arms high up over your head. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to the mat till you come onto all fours in a tabletop position. Take a full breath in, pull your belly to your spine. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Full big breath in and a full breath out. Relax your head and your neck. Inhale, bend your knees, step to the top of your mat. Lift up halfway with a flat back, engage your core, and exhale, fold all the way forward. Relax your arms, your head, and your neck. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach your arms really high up over your head. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your chest, soften your shoulders, and relax all the muscles in your face. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, reach your arms high up over your head. And as you exhale, forward fold, relax your arms, your head, and your neck. Lift up halfway with a flat back. And as you exhale, put your hands on the mat, step back to your tabletop position. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Full breath in, pull your belly to your spine. And full exhale, stay strong through your upper back and shoulders. From here, drop down onto your forearms, bring your palms together to touch, and press firmly down through the pinky edges of your hands. Step your right foot to the back and step your left foot back to meet it. Forearm plank, press firmly down through your forearms, the outer sides of your wrists, and your pinky fingers. Press the insides of your feet towards the back of the mat, pull your low belly in, and press strongly down through your forearms. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, put your left hand down, then your right hand down, and come up to the top of a push-up. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, lower down onto your left forearm, lower your hips, and come down to your right forearm, palms touch. Press firmly down through both arms, breathe in. As you exhale, put your right hand down, press yourself up, and put your left hand down. Take a full breath in. Exhale, drop down to your right forearm, down to your left forearm. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lift your hips, press your chest back towards your legs, and walk your feet in any amount that you can. Relax your head and your neck. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, drop down to your knees. Lift up, stack your shoulders above your hips, tuck all 10 toes, bring your palms together to touch, and bring your hands down to your chest. Take a full breath in, pull your belly to your spine and engage your glutes. Exhale, soften through your shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms really high up over your head, touch your palms. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, bring your thumbs to the back of your head. Resist the urge to press your chest and ribs forward. Keep everything towards the midline of your body. Reach your elbow tips up, inhale. And as you exhale, press your hips forward, reach your collarbone up, and lean back. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, come back up, reach your arms high to the sky. Exhale, come back to a strong tabletop pose. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Another inhale, and a full exhale. From here, reach your right arm up to the sky. Take a big full inhale, and exhale, thread the needle. Bring your right arm underneath your left arm, your right ear to the mat, and press firmly down. Now think about your left hip crease. Press your left hip to the back of your mat so your hips are nice and low. Space between your left shoulder and your left ear. Breathe in, pull your belly to your spine, and a full breath out. Inhale, reach your right arm high up to the sky, fill up your lungs, and exhale, both hands down. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky, twist and reach. And as you exhale, left arm underneath the right arm, left ear to the mat. Same thing on this side, press your right hip back, keep all 10 toes tucked, pull your belly in, and actively press down with your right palm to turn your chest to the right. Soften the right shoulder away from the ear, relax all the muscles in your face, and breathe. Then slowly reach your left arm back up to the sky, take a big breath in, and exhale both hands down. Back to your strong table, take a big breath in, full breath out. Tuck your toes, breathe in, downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, look up, bend your knees, step to the top of your mat, lift up halfway with a flat back, and fold all the way forward. Relax your arms, your head, and your neck. Separate your feet so they're about hip width distance apart. Put a generous bend in your knees and bring your hands to your low back. Interlace all 10 fingers and squeeze your palms together tight. Roll your shoulders back, down away from your ears, and from here slowly start to straighten your elbows any amount. If this is painful or just not happening in the shoulders, just keep your shoulders or your elbows bent, hands by your tailbone. Full breath in, reach your collarbone forward towards the mat. And as you exhale, maybe you can work towards straightening your legs. Relax your head and your neck and look back past your calves. Allow your arms to drape up over your head any amount. Take a full big breath in and a full exhale. Relax your head and your neck even more. From here, turn your entire chest to the right. Squeeze your palms together and look up past your right shoulder. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, slowly come back to the center. Arms up overhead as much as you can, squeeze your palms together, turn your chest to the left, keep your hips stable and square in the center of your mat. Look up past your left shoulder, squeeze your palms tight, and then slowly come back down to the middle. Take a full breath in, stretch your arms as much as they'll go. Exhale, soften. Relax all the muscles in your face. Now as you inhale, come up halfway, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together and pull your low belly in. Squeeze your palms together and breathe. Engage your strong quadriceps, release any gripping of the toes. Slowly stand up, lift your chest, pull your belly in, and as you exhale, lift your heart, reach your hands back towards your heels and broaden across your chest. Inhale, slowly rise back up. Reach your arms high up over your head and exhale, hands down to your chest. Take a full breath in. Soften your shoulders, exhale. Take a full breath in. Soften your shoulders, exhale. Inhale, arms reach high. Touch your palms. Exhale, bend your elbows, bring your thumbs back behind your head. Lift your elbow tips to the sky, breathe in. Press your hips forward, lift your heart to the sky or ceiling if you're inside. Try not to hold your breath, take one more big breath in here. Full breath out, press your hips forward. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms high. And exhale, fold forward, bend at your waist, soften your knees, pull your low belly into your spine to protect your back. Relax your head and your neck, lift up halfway with a flat back, and as you exhale, put your hands to the mat and step back to the top of your push-up. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Slowly drop down to your left forearm, down to your right forearm, palms together to touch. Engage your strong legs, pull your belly in, and have a slight tuck of your tailbone. Press firmly down through your forearms and press your heels to the back of your mat. Take a big breath in and exhale, push up onto your left palm, then up to your right palm, to your high plank. Pull your belly to your spine, stay strong through your palms, slowly lower to your right forearm, slowly lower to your left forearm. Take a full breath in and a full breath out, stay strong in the legs. Slowly press down through your right palm to your left hand, back to your high plank. Take a big breath in and exhale, downward facing dog. Shift around a little bit, bend one knee, bend the other knee, pedal out your feet, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Take a slow breath in, another exhale. Slowly drop down to your left elbow and slowly drop down to your right elbow. Bring your palms back together to touch and see if you can walk your toes in just a little bit farther. Put a little bend in your knees, press your chest back towards your legs. Pull your low belly in, inhale. Full exhale. Another time, inhale. And a full exhale. Slowly separate your hands. And this might be pretty intense on your shoulders. If it is, you can keep your palms together to touch. Actively press down through both thumbs, through both palms, and through all 10 fingers. Relax your head and your neck. Try to find more length through the back side of your body. Take a full big breath in and a full breath out. Look up past your thumbs and think about a cow position with your belly. Broaden across your collarbone, shoulders down and back, heels pressed down towards the back of your mat. Big full breath in. Exhale, hips high. Pull your belly in and press down through your forearms, wrists, and palms. Slowly press yourself back up to your downward facing dog and stretch it out. Look up, bend your knees, step to the top of your mat. Lift up halfway with a flat back. Fold forward, relax your arms, your head, and your neck. Hands behind your back, take the awkward grip. Let your hands come up over your head as much as they can. Soften your knees if you need to. Pull your belly in to protect your spine. Slowly lift up halfway, reach your arms high up to the sky. Feel that stretch in your chest as you breathe in. And as you exhale, turn over to the right. Slowly come back to the middle. Turn to your left. Back to the middle. And slowly stand up. Reach your heart high, press your hips forward, drop your head back, hands work back towards your heels. If it's comfortable for your neck, lift your chin. Inhale, slowly rise up, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to your chest, soften your shoulders. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms reach, touch your palms. Exhale, touch your thumbs to the back of your head. Inhale, lift your elbows, pull your ribs and belly in. Exhale, bend back, heart high. Inhale, slowly come up, reach your arms high, and exhale, sit low into a chair. Soften your shoulders, pull your belly in, and drop your hips a little bit farther back. Not necessarily down lower, but just back to make sure you can see your toes, getting your knees a little bit farther stacked over your heels than the fronts of your feet. Take a full breath in, pull your belly to your spine, and as you exhale, slowly lift your left foot up off of the mat. Take your time, step it back to the back part of the mat. Lift your chest, shoulders over your hips, bend your back knee for a second, square off your hips, and sit lower into your front leg. Then you can work on pressing your left heel back, working towards a straight back leg, but making sure that those hips are nice and square. Hands to your chest, soften your shoulders. From here, reach your arms high up over your head, touch your palms together, bend your elbows, thumb to the back of your head. Move slow so you don't go toppling over. Lift your elbows high, full big breath in. Exhale, lift your collarbone, sit a little bit lower into your front leg. Inhale, stack your spine, reach your arms high. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace all 10 fingers. Lift your chest, take a big full breath in, reach your hands back towards your left heel. And as you exhale, spin your back heel to the mat, lean your chest forward, and reach your arms up to the sky. Sit low in your front leg, take a full breath in, and as you exhale, lower your chest down to the inside of your right leg, relax your head and your neck, and stretch your fingertips up over your head towards the top of your mat. Take a full breath in. If you can, lower your hips. Inhale, rise back up. Release your grip. Reach your arms overhead. And as you exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to the top of a push-up or high plank. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, drop down to your left forearm, down to your right forearm. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hips high. Press your chest back to your legs. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hips high. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hips high. Shift forward, take a full breath in. Exhale, press up onto your left hand, up onto your right hand. Take a full breath in. Re-engage your legs, exhale. Slowly drop down to your right forearm, down to your left forearm. Full inhale. Exhale, hips high. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hips high. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hips high. Slowly come forward. Place your right hand on the mat, left hand down. Take a full breath in. Exhale, down dog. Take a full breath in, look up. Bend your knees, step to the top of your mat. Lift up halfway with a flat back. Fold all the way forward. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. This time take the awkward grip. Reach your arms high up over your head and just fold forward. Soften any tensing in your jaw or between your eyebrows and in your forehead. Inhale, lift up halfway with a flat back. Pull your belly in and exhale, turn to the right. Inhale, come back to the middle. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, back to the middle. And slowly rise up to stand. Lift your chest, lift your chin. Reach your hands back towards your heels. Inhale, slowly stack your spine. Reach your arms high. Exhale, hands to your chest, soften your shoulders. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, reach your arms up. Touch your palms together. Exhale, bend your elbows, thumbs to the back of your head. Lift your elbow tips high, pull your ribs in, and slowly start to lift your heart up as you press your hips forward and squeeze your glutes. Inhale, come back up, reach your arms high. Exhale, sit low into your chair pose. Again, hips shift back and then down if you can. Look down at your toes. Try to release any gripping of your feet and breathe. Slowly shift the weight to your left foot. Reach your right foot up towards your glutes. Nice and slow and steady. Step your right foot softly to the back of the mat. Bend your knee a little bit and bring your right hip forward. Keep that right knee soft. Bend deeply into your front knee, and then slowly you can work on pressing that heel to the back of your mat, working towards a straighter front leg. Take a slow breath in, reach your arms high up over your head, touch your palms, bend your elbows, bring your thumbs back behind your head, lift your elbow tips straight up. Move slow, squeeze your inner thighs together and breathe. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands behind your back, awkward grip. So that weird thumb on top. Lift your chest, reach your hands back towards your right heel. Take a full big breath in. And as you exhale, spin your right heel to the mat. Lean your chest forward and breathe. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Sit low into that front leg. Actively press down through your left heel. Slowly start to melt your chest a little bit closer to the mat. Stay low in your hips and release your head and your neck. Look back towards your right heel. Resist the urge to kick your hips over to the left side of your mat. Keep them right in the midline and press down through the inside of your left foot. Inhale, slowly rise back up. Reach your arms high up over your head, breathe in, and exhale both hands to your mat. Step to the top of your push-up. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Engage your core. Slowly drop down to your right forearm, to your left. Drop your hips, engage your core, tuck your tailbone slightly. Take a full breath in, exhale hips high. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hips high. Inhale, shift forward. And as you exhale, put your right hand down, left hand down. Stay strong through your legs. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Lower to your left forearm, down to your right forearm. Full breath in. Exhale, hips high. Inhale, lower your hips. Exhale, hips high. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, left hand down, right hand down. Full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, hips high. Soften your head and neck. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drop down to your knees. And exhale, re-engage your belly. Take a full breath in, shift forward so your hips are in a straight line from your knees and from there through the crown of your head. If you need to adjust, then shift your hips back slightly. Lift your chest and slowly lower down to your belly. Once you're all the way down onto your belly, point all 10 toes to face straight back behind you and interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Squeeze your palms together tight. You can keep your elbows bent, but roll your elbow tips up towards the sky. Press firmly down through the tops of your feet, squeeze your glutes, and lift your chest any amount. Try not to hold your breath. Breathe. If you can, work towards straightening your arms and reaching back towards your toes. Lift your chest using the strength from your back. Breathe and slowly lower down. Place your hands on the mat. Press yourself back to a child's pose. Extend your fingertips out in front. Bring your palms together to touch. Take a big full breath in and exhale, thumbs behind your head. Press your chest down to the mat. Take a big inhale, full exhale. Slowly place your hands back on the mat. Shift your body forward. Slowly, with control, lower down to your belly. Point all 10 toes straight back so the knees are pointing straight down to your mat. Reach back behind you, take the awkward grip, weird thumb on top. Squeeze your palms together tight and roll your elbow tips up towards the sky. Press firmly down through the tops of your feet. Lift your chest any amount that you can and breathe. From here, if you want, lift your legs any amount that you can. Try to keep squeezing your inner thighs together tight. Squeeze your hands together tight. Lift your entire body. Chest comes up, legs come up. Full breath in. And exhale, soften and slowly lower. Place your palms on the mat. Press yourself back to your child's pose. Toes swing in towards one another. Knees bow out. Chest comes down in between the thighs. Palms touch. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows. Bring the thumbs back behind the head. Full breath in and a full breath out. Slowly bring your hands back down to the mat. Pull yourself forward. Drop your hips, toes out, body down. From here, extend your right arm out to the side. Keep your left hand planted down into the mat. Bend your left leg and point your toes back behind you. Slowly roll over your right shoulder. Put your left foot flat on the mat, directly behind your right leg. Rest your head down onto your mat. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. You can press gently down with this right hand if that feels okay for your right shoulder. And if there is absolutely no pain at all in the right shoulder, you can reach your left arm up, reach back behind you, and maybe you can grab your right hand. It's always kind of a fun game to try to find the hand behind you. It's never where you think it is. Breathe. And if you can, squeeze your palms together tight. Full big breath in, full breath out. If you moved your left hand, slowly release that from behind your back, reach it back up to the sky and place it back down on your mat. Slowly with control, roll back onto your belly and straighten out your left leg, and bring your left arm out to the side. Hug your right arm in towards your ribs, elbow points up towards the sky, and bend your right knee. Slowly roll yourself over onto your left shoulder. Place your right foot directly behind your left leg and relax your ear down towards the mat. You can keep this right hand on the mat for support to gently twist your chest over to the right. Or if you feel really stable, nice and strong, you can reach your right arm up to the sky and then drop it behind your back. Maybe reaching for your left hand. If not, you can just bend the elbow and bring the back of your right hand to your tailbone. Either way, soften all the muscles in your face. Press gently down through your left arm, and any variation that you're choosing to take, work on rolling that right shoulder blade down your back. Full breath in and a full breath out. Slowly reach your right arm back up to the sky. Place your right hand back down on the mat and roll back onto your belly. Take a full breath in, hands to the mat, and exhale, press yourself back into a child's pose. Toes in, knees out, chest down, palms together. Take a full breath in and exhale, bend the elbows, thumbs to the back of your head. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Gently bring your forearms back down to the mat. Shift your weight forward so your shoulders are above your elbows, knees under your hips, toes behind the knees. You might need to walk yourself back into the center of your mat a little bit if you shifted back like I did. Stay strong through your forearms and shoulders. Take a full breath in, pull your belly button to your spine, tuck all 10 toes, and lift your hips. Take a full breath in, walk your toes in as close as you can, and as you exhale, press your chest as close to your legs as you can. Full breath in, full breath out. Full inhale, and a full exhale. So you can stay here. This pose is called dolphin pose. You can stay in your dolphin pose as long as you'd like until your shoulders have had it, and then you can drop back down to your child's pose. Otherwise, we're gonna do dolphin dips, so you can press firmly down through your forearms and elbows, soften your head and your neck. As you inhale, we're gonna shift forward to the top of the head, coming forward to the hands or the mat right behind your hands, and then exhale, push up and back, chest towards your legs. So as you inhale, we're gonna come down and lower, and exhale, press up and back. Slowly moving with your breath. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Keep your legs strong and active. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, back. Keep moving with your breath and keep your belly in. We're going for 3 more, getting a lot of heat, working into the shoulders and upper back. Firing your breath and pushing yourself one last little bit for the shoulder and back muscles. Hold in your dolphin pose. Take a big breath in, full breath out, and slowly drop down to your knees. Place your palms out in front, shift forward, and lift your knees for your last forearm plank. Take a big breath in, look up, and as you exhale, drop your hips and flip your toes so they're pointing to the back of your mat. Walk your elbow tips forward as much as you need to so your shoulders are directly stacked above your elbows. Press your palms down into the mat. Include pressing down through the undersides of your knuckles and your fingertips. Broaden across your chest. Use your hands to scoot your body forward a little bit. Roll your shoulders down and back and look straight. From here, you can stay continuing the work, really feeling it in your triceps. Or if you're looking for a little bit of a bigger back bend, press firmly down into your palms. Use your hands to pull you forward. Think about lifting up rather than bending back. So there should be 0 pressure or pinching in your low back. If there is, slowly back out of this pose and come down to the previous variation. Broaden across your collarbone. Press firmly through the tops of your feet. Pull your belly in and breathe. Take a full breath in, lift your chest, broaden across your collarbone. And as you exhale, slowly lower back down to your forearms. Keep your belly in. Full inhale. Exhale, touch your toes. Press yourself all the way back to a child's pose. Full breath in and a full breath out. At this point, it'll probably feel good if you bring your arms back around your legs, allowing your shoulders to roll in and rest. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, fill up your lungs, and slow exhale. Slowly bring your hands out in front of you. Push yourself to sit up. Bring yourself forward until you can cross your ankles and come to sit on your mat. Scoot yourself as far forward as you can. Heels to the top of your mat. Lift your chest and slowly roll down onto your back. Once you're flat on your mat, take a big full breath in and a full breath out. Reach your arms high up over your head. Bend your arms and grab your opposite elbow. Separate your feet so they're the width of your mat, maybe not that wide, but at least wider than your hips. And bring your shoulder blades closer together. Take a full big breath in and a full breath out. Full breath in and a full breath out. From here, bring your arms down by your sides and prop yourself up onto your elbows for our last little bit. Place your palms down onto the mat, point your toes straight down, and lift your chest. Press down gently into your palms, into your forearms, allowing for some opening across those shoulders. Roll your shoulders down and back and lift your chest. Press firmly down through your palms, your forearms, lift your chest and point your toes. Full big breath in and a full breath out. One more inhale, push down through your forearms and palms. And as you exhale, slowly lower down onto your mat. Arms rest to your sides. Take a full big breath in. Full exhale. One more full breath in. And a full exhale. From here, take any other movements that you feel like you need to take before being able to completely relax your body. Shift your shoulders around a little bit. Find some movement in your hips and your feet. And then begin to soften your entire body. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Find a natural breath, one that you no longer have to think about. Soften your shoulders and your face. Soften your arms, your wrists and your fingers. Relax your belly and your hips and your glutes. And then soften all of the strong leg muscles down to your toes. Breathe and relax. Slowly start to take a couple of really intentional deep breaths. Make your breath a little bit louder, a little more intentional. And then start to find a little bit of movement through your body. Toes and fingers, hips, shoulders, wrists, and ankles. And when you're ready, take a full body stretch. Reach your arms high up over your head. Reach your toes down long. Take a big inhale. Exhale, relax your whole body. And then as you're ready, slowly bring yourself to sit up, facing forward towards the top of your mat. Relax your hands down next to your sides, on your knees or on your lap, whatever feels best. Roll your shoulders down and back and lift through your chest. Soften your face and empty your lungs. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth, exhale. Bring your palms together to touch, inhale. Open your mouth and exhale. Bring your thumbs up between your eyes. Take a big full breath in. And as you exhale, bow forward. Honored to end your yoga practice. Namaste. Thanks, you guys. Have a good day. Good job.